This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Bula! From the capital. The station is now the ultimate power in the universe, baby. Overview Radio, bring you Overview Podcast. With Joey Badubi, with Chief Ghost, with Fela, with Flazer the motherfucking DJ, with Boroso, with Stuji, with Reta, with Juvie, and with the Overviewers! Happy 2024, people. Happy New Year. Compliments of the new season, man. You know, Rekomaji thing. The only woman who's allowed Komaji thing is this one. Huh? Welcome back to Komaji thing, man, nigga.
Cheers, dog. Cheers.
Compliments of the new season, man. Rekomaji thing, right? Rekomaji thing. Huh? Rekomaji thing. We're trying to Komaji ring and then
What the fuck for, nigga?
Never. Like over your dead rotten corpse.
No, I love women. I just don't love all women. Ke rata basadi ba ba ikagang. Ke bona ba e leng gore I get along with.
Yeah, man, definitely. Compliments of the new season, guys. Happy New Year. Happy new 2024, man. How khabarantse hela, man. Say cheers to the freaking new year, man. Man. Once again, Chief Ghost is out here, but Mike here again. Fella is out here as well, engineering, man, like the Grand Slam producer of the year, like the whole team is out here, man. Shout out to you, the overviewers, for tuning in once again, man. Boss lady!
In the building, nigga.
Welcome to the Mass Country, man.
Thank you again for having me. Overviewers, Happy New Year. And I hope you do amazing things with your life. 2024 is in the building. Let's kill it.
What a position that you're sitting in, Rompi, no?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, huh? Like, is that like...
La lasti.
La prim.
Ke la le letšhosa la prim.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so like... What's with that, like
what inspired this? First and foremost, I've got gorgeous legs. But hela nna kore
Maoto, my legs.
my legs wa bona ke motho e leng gore with great.
Mosadi ke maoto.
But for me personally, with great power comes great responsibility. That's why I don't just show my legs.
Yeah.
And on top of that, legs are very sacred. Maoto amante, a sexy, a tractor.
Touchable.
Touch. I like I get 43 and flourishing.
Touch. 43.
When I got.
Like, how old are you? You're like, happy belated
Thank you. Thank you. I turned 43 on the 29th of December. And I feel good, Joey. I look good. I smell good.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm good. I'm good.
You're going 44 this year?
Ke tato ga ke nna 44. This year, I get 44. I'll be how many years away from 56? Yeah.
So now like
I'm
you're
7
years to 50.
Yeah.
How does it feel though? Like being 7 years to 50?
Kana na rialo last time go tinchi ghosty. How does it feel? I'm coming to a higher level of consciousness with every year. For me personally, ke a lemoga gore ke a tsohala, I'm getting older. Go tsohala kana gore le gore you become this old person. What I'm talking about is wiser. And realizing that yes, there are certain things I can no longer participate in.
Like
44, 43, and also, the people that I hang around with, the things that I go into, I have to be a bit more careful. And that level of consciousness is very important.
Yeah. How was 2023 for you?
Tell the
people, dog. Like the people need to know.
Joey and I were just rolling and falling out of control.
Hey, dog. For me, for me, like I always say that 2023 is the year that reminded me that I have to be in touch with God all over again.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, dude, like
kind of this nigga we're drinking with Bizure, it's a music gospel. Ke a ke re nya itsile nako.
I gorogile, dog, you know. So for me, I would say like the highlight really, like 2023 for me, like I would say that is like the highest highlight, I think, you know, like getting in touch with God all over again, you know, going back to church and all
good.
that, you know,
Yeah.
like reconsidering my spiritual calling and touch and all that, you know, and like I think I have realized what do like this is my calling, dog. This is my calling. Like this is my calling, dog. Speaking is my calling, though.
Yeah.
You know, like to the people and all that.
Yeah.
So but anyway, how was your 2023, dog?
My 2023 was spectacular. But ha bantse ba complain and then re sa itse gore gate ba complain again. Ke rala gore nane ke ha re le ko Europe kwa. Ne re ile Hungary re tswa bona Budapest, ne re ile ko Germany re tswa bona Munich, re tswa ko France re tsene ko Paris, re tswa ko UK ko Buckingham. So I was in Europe. Nako ya, I think it was round about Independence. I think I was there for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I had a fabulous time. Ke tswa go bona malungu kwa.
Yeah.
Ile ke boela kwa no hela. Can you remember? Go lo gontsi. Do you remember when I was there ke le rutsupenta di picture o botsenya mo groupung o re back home. O ntupenta kwete a lengisitse boxer a tshwere black label ke mo ra ke re nigga really I'm at the Eiffel Tower motherfucker.
So like for someone who has traveled outside the country, like for someone who went for a vacation, do like I would like to believe that in Island travel out of the country, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I've done Malaysia when I was 21. I went to Malaysia. 36, I was in India and Dubai. At 42, Hungary, Germany, France, and the UK.
Yeah, but I'd like to believe that it was the first time.
It was the first time I did Europe.
Oh, Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they're like Negrigare. I'd like to believe that like it was the first time we are overseas ever since COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it like?
It was phenomenal. It was amazing, Joey. In that, as Batswana, we need to travel a lot.
Why?
We need exposure.
Like for someone who doesn't understand.
Yeah, we need exposure. Those are first world countries. We are a third world country. You get to see gore nyato ta batho ba Facebook bona tshwantse re ba ye mahatsing wa itse. No ba ka letse tota wa itse Batswana ba ka letse go serious. Ha o tsena kwa o lemoga gore remember these are all most of these first world countries. Ke tsone tse ileng gore they are doing well on the happiness report. Ke tsone tse di leng mo godimo. So this is another thing when you travel. How padi mogela o borwa ta gwa New York ka gore gate go iwa New York.
Ka gore gate go jwa se bono.
Go tshwana hela la shut up nigga, this is my time. Go tshwana hela la how le an investor. How padi mogela o borwa go investor mo Botswana. O lebella investors start with that. Happiness ya bone rating ya bone e ha kae. Rona right now we are at about 130, I think 132 or something like that. So re kwa tlase.
Wait, let me catch you in there.
Yeah.
Are you saying that happiness report matter in terms of economy? Like in terms of like the economic climate?
Nakala ke bona batho ba tshameka ka happiness report ba sa etse serious. That this is the UN telling people gore diranjana, they've got a whole thing that they've laid out. Ba bua gore di country tsa lona di nne botoka batho ba lona ba tshele sente. Diranyana leana. But it seems as if countries are not taking this thing seriously. So what's happening is bo Finland, bo Germany, bo Mamang, all these places that are doing well.
Yeah, Finland is always at number one.
It's always at number one. So when you're traveling and you're looking to go to a place on vacation, you want to go to a place that's going to be pleasant.
Yeah.
Why would I want to go to a place where people are miserable?
Yeah.
I
know, I get like this is the Okavango Delta. You can go there.
Yeah, Joey, but
still,
I still, if I'm coming from outside, I would probably want to invest. Why would I?
Yeah,
want
no,
to
but
invest?
I get you.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah.
So really, I think traveling, what it does for us as Batswana, it opens up our minds. Other people are actually doing well out there. It doesn't mean gore lona ha le ka letsa mongwe le mongwe ka letse.
True.
Wa bona.
Yeah.
So how ka ya kwente kana you become your surrounding, Joey. If everybody is depressed here and everybody's ba thola ba le mo Facebook ba rogana hela ba trendisa batho go nna thata tota.
Say that again. You become your
environment. So if 3/4 of the people in our country are depressed and frustrated, you are going to become like them, no matter how much energy you have. And this is one of the reasons why I needed to go out.
Like you are capped up.
Like, once in a while you want to go out so that you can recharge, come back, and then do your thing. Yeah. So for me, that's what it was. But there are some good points in terms of Botswana. Botswana re santse really, ke ka reng? Re santse re na le lehatshe. Mahatshe a mangwe, they're packed like sardines, because everything, the buildings are everywhere. We've got a government so that's why when they come here, the first thing they want to do is buy land because so if you know these things, you would know, as our forefathers knew, the value of land. Instead of like,
how is the mindset of people in Europe?
Europeans are people by Longkore. They're like, okay, we've got a crisis. Let's go up. Let's get going. When I was there, I'm sitting here, and I'm trying to get deals, but people are like, people are working, Nobody's telling you got COVID. It's as if COVID never happened.
Yeah.
So you are coming back here and then you are coming back to people wellness, concept wellness. So it was both enlightening and a little not frustrating, but I always say this, Joey, and I put my money where my mouth is. Now I can survive anyway.
Yeah.
So sometimes I've got the gift of gab. In that regard.
Yeah.
That's why I can pack up right now Europe and I will make it somehow, some way, because I work hard and because I've got the humility ya go ithuta. Yaanong Batswana ga ba nna yalo, and then ha ba sa nna yalo, they ga ba somarele bonyenyane jo ba nang le jone. They destroy what they have, and then after they destroy what they've got, they can't even go outside to get other opportunities because they've been socialized gore inne di employee le go tshela hela ha. That's where this concept men are trash comes from. Le go nna batho ba complainer because ga bana confidence ya go bata bana kwa nte kwa. But how's the confidence ya go ya kwa nte? What is your default? Go roga batho ba ileng gore ga ba go ba ka tswa ba sa go tseye sente kwano. Go tshwana le lona, even as men, it's the same thing. Le tabele re basadi ke mabelete. Instead of going out lo go bata basadi kwanta ga nna confidence ya go ya kwanta. A kere ha dilo di sa go berekele ha tsamaya go tshwana le wena in general as Motswana o ta bo ro ga BDP instead of go ro tsamaye we kwanta. A kere o feel gore BDP ga e go berekele kwana o feel gore UDC ga e go berekele tsama. Where's that confidence? Dololo.
Is there anything that you might have learned out in Europe? Or like, I understand that how I spend that na kwe baya thing. Like, we always see matona puso ba Europe or te ho benchmarky or stuff like that. So for you, like, is there anything that you might have learned that side saying or like you would like the society to adopt? One. Like one.
Most
like
of the things that I saw,
yeah.
ga ke peke ha ke nna ke ra Batswana ke ba ra ke re ba kaletse wa bona ga ke peke go ra Batswana ke ba ra ke re family is important ga ke peke go ra Batswana ke ba ra ke re single motherhood or being a baby mama ga go kgathe ga ke peke go ra batho ke ba ra ke re ba ithokomele because that's what people are doing out there. So tota ke bua ke le wane kwano me ha ke le kwa ke bua le the masses. So ke tswa go lemoga so se gore rona dio tse re sa di tsentsia ke tsone dio tse di dirang gore mahatse a mangwe a di first world country a re heketse ka tsone, which is family, which is being there, which is being productive, which is using your creativity and your creative mind. Which is all these three Batswana have decided to take and throw into the dustbin. For what I don't know, because I don't understand gore ha go sna di family. 2024 ke yo re lebilego.
Wa golwa.
Me batho ba ntse ba one way ela bona ba beza majalo ela bana ba shwele.
We spoke about this like on the previous episode, huh?
Yeah.
The mindset, like the mindset shift campaign.
Yeah.
That we always have a conversation on. Like for this one, I think I think like the system is onto something by this mindset change thing, because I think that we really need to reset how we think and all that. It's a lot like the mindset change campaign who labels it closely as Agatha Atlholang. What have you noticed or like it's lacking, like in terms of implementation, what things, stuff like that?
I'm just going to be honest. The initiative nyana tsa Botswana na anke ke di tsia. Because so santa, and I'm going to be very honest, okay?
Yeah.
Mindset change is a good initiative. I came up with Ikage Botswana before mindset change.
Fact.
I started having these conversations I changed 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, I'm sitting here and I'm like, what mindset change was agiwa motho? There's a reason why ke bitsa Ikage Motswana. Because the root ke go aga motho.
Sorry, yeah.
Gore mindset o change. Ga gona mindset o sa change o sa agiwa. So what are they doing? They're talking about the leaves. They're not talking about moody. Go supentsha gore mindset change ga nka ke a bereka. Mindset change ga tsene mo malapeng go supa di dysfunction tsa malapa a Batswana.
And like as they say, charity begins at home.
Exactly. So what conversations are we having ka mindset change? When we are afraid go ro bona mindset change ga ke a bereka. Ha ina ga sa thola. So Helen, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I am just thankful that at least the go simolotse. Because naga ke motho ke lebelang ko pele nna ba sentse ba tong komba after 10 years ba bona sa bereki. Ya no ha ke tswela ba tang afford.
Yeah.
The price, I just came back from Europe, motherfucker. The price has gone up.
Monkey ass nigga.
Do you know what I'm saying? But on a real note, I'm frustrated ka tsa mindset change, and I'm going to be honest ka this thing. And this is not for me. This is not me being disrespectful. This is me being honest, Waban, because now I'm very passionate about my people.
Yeah.
I'm so passionate that I do not mind being blacklisted. That's how much I love my country. Ible, I am so passionate that I don't care what anga trendy siwa. Motswana o tsewa laite, wait. Re tsala ha tsela rona laite tota. And here's the sad thing, Joe. With every year we are regressing as a nation. And with every year, we are losing out on opportunities as a collective, as a nation. Because people do not have the right heart. The energy is not right. People are doing things to tick boxes. People are using things that could benefit the country, hella to be seen as when they are ticking boxes, balikile go dira sengwe. Kore ga rena na so se se nkutsang bothoko ke the youth of Botswana, right? We are losing so much talent. You cannot have bana batola the whole day. Barogana mo Facebook, baroga bagolo, baroga ba sa irile ba tshameka snooker ba sa how does this
Sunday so
this does not make sense, because I'm in Germany, I'm in a train. We're on our way to the beer fest called Oktoberfest.
Yeah. Oktoberfest. Like with a K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the train. We're going there. We meet up with 21-year-olds. Bakana ba balile.
Hey man, matagal na iputswara ba siya yun ba?
So, nagana kere kita bekita ki bukas kas khwanya na train. So everybody, it's just a thing. You know, when you are black and you're in these countries, they actually see you as if you are art, because ga se gantsi ba khona go bona a free-spirited African. Okay, they're there, yes, but ma Africa ke batho ba ile ha ba tsena ba nna ba tshogile la o sa itse re ga ba tshositswe ke.
No, I get like they be thinking of like the racism and all that. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, that's another story for another day. But you know, these guys are striking conversations. They're like, "Where do you come from?" We're like, "From Botswana." But a gona policing ko Europe la a gona la lo policing ke a re bua gore re tswa ko South Africa we had to change the script. No one knows you out there. So, you know, we're there, we're in a train. These guys ha ke itse na ba motse because na ke rile Botswana ke kile ka leka gore ditaemane ke kile ka bua dilo ga go ne go sa register. But you know, you're sitting there and these kids are telling you what they're doing. Which I literally remember this. Re tsena ra be a festing ke tshwere biriana. Kutile I had to hold back my tears, right? Because it was so personal for me. Ke akanya gore you know, these kids, they're out here, they're going to a beer fest, they're drinking, they're so responsible. Nobody's drinking and acting the fool like a hooligan. People are drinking and they're going into the train and they're sitting in the train. People are not drinking and driving. Right now, just before the new year, a 53-year-old man who did two young girls.
Imagine.
53-year-old. Now, this can happen to anyone, but I'm having this conversation. We have to rethink the way a sense of responsibility. And that's what I also learned from there. So now, when you look at mindset change, which should really be geared towards the youth, now, at 43, I'm already set in my ways. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Mindset change should be geared at banana. We are dying tomorrow. So this thing must be directed towards you young people because they'll be dead tomorrow. Slamba will be dead tomorrow. Chili Boy will be dead tomorrow. Who's going to etela you guys go pay? Listener responsibility.
Definitely.
So that's why you guys must go out. Your brains are too tiny. The mindset ikananyana hela ikana kuri witsala ke libile ke ntse ke re kuri le bona ba go tweng ba bothale mo Botswana
ra ba itse
le bona ba ikitse wa bona kuri batho ba go tweng ba bothale. If Botswana are so smart, how do they get to a point where they can't get out of COVID and they are broke? Kind of the country is going broke. So how did we get here? Rena le batho ba nang le degree, le PhD, le masters.
Definitely.
Yeah, no. How did we get here? And not only that, how is it that we are not able to jump up and go back when other countries ba boetse? Rona go iragala eng ka rona? We just want to flaunt our little accolades around while our children are perishing. This country must stop investing in old people. Yes, the elderly, they are doing what they can. We've got free land. The hospital, medication, medical, whatever, the thing. Can we start investing in young people, like for real? The initiative o bo se molla o neela monana o monela initiative yana o sa monele mentor gore a kgone go rutiwa ha kwa tsa ngwana gompieno bo morare a nne a personal trainer o monela 80,000 o sa bitse Agatha Atlholang, who's been in the industry for over 20 years. Ngwana yo tota ja madi wao. You guys are irresponsible. You need guidance. You can't take 1 meter o bonela a 27-year-old. Are you nuts? Wa peka
Hey, o pala metaba.
So ya no di initiative ki tseo di a ija. This is wrong. This is very wrong. Kana di o bona di initiative tsa Botswana, they are nice on paper, fam. When it comes to implementing, it's a disaster. Because batho ba fila gore Agatha ene ke mang. You know what? You must give me this country now. Run it and change it in 10 years.
Do like in an instant.
It's not difficult to get 2 point something million people in check. We sorry ke sale ke bona le ntota gore Batswana ba kgagogile ebile this country is lawless. E rile ba ntrendisa ba tsenya thogo ga re masisi mo nnetu. Mo mmiming o lo wa me o lo wa bona.
Like what like one?
Ke a ke ipotsa re na re bane ba ka ba dirile ana ena santsa le teng. O bona gone ho. Ke gone ke tswang go bona gore go ga gona le mathata.
Wait, dog. There is okay. Hey, Agatha basitse a jampilela.
Na ke jampile on the
Like
ke
2024.
2024.
O palame thaba.
PD dira go ba palama, bo TDJ ke ra ba palama.
Yeah. O palame thaba. Guys, ga se mogwa ke mola we shooting this episode from Cycad Palm Hospitality out in Block 8 Gaborone Botswana. Remember guys, a new Cycad Palm Hospitality branch is opening out in Setloa. Can't think how many stars were 5? Yeah, 5-star, dude, you know. I don't like there's a pool Kodimo, there's another one in PYE, Palape, there's another one in Japi, you know. You know, man, dude, like the freshest and best place to chill, to lodge in whenever you're in Botswana is Cycad Palm Hospitality. Also, shout out to our South African followers, man. You know, they hit me up the other time, Balamo Cycad. You know, but yeah, like Babuinimo, like on Overview podcast. Yeah, shout out to you guys.
That's God telling you need to move, eh?
Hey, dog.
There's nothing for you here, my baby. You are doing the most.
And this episode is brought to you by Kanahako, your best and most reliable commercial and industrial.
Can I have a drink there, baby?
Yeah, your best and most reliable commercial and industrial commercial store or supplier. Fitness partner Gomz.
Yes.
Dog, negijima kanaka festive. Go to win.
Wait for king. You are the goat.
Dog.
You are the goat.
First time I was in the gym, dog.
Wait, I'm so proud of you, Joey.
Man, nigga.
I'm so proud of you. When we le watsa, o ka ina re go tem flazer. When we le watsa go mo ka mahatha.
Dog.
I'm so proud of you, Papa. Wait.
Like, thank you so much.
And
for
you know why I'm
introducing
so
me into the
proud?
whole thing,
Yeah,
dog.
you're welcome. But
Yeah.
for me, Joey, you have a home.
Yeah, definitely.
Una le motho a mme,
They
una
don't
le
know.
ngwana. So you have to set an example. So I love it. You know? I love that. I think those, you know what? Those are the little things that I like about you. It's like William last.
Yeah, William last
Let me
year,
tell you
yeah.
something about that boy, right?
Oh.
For me, it wasn't the comedy or whatever. There's one time I saw a post ya gagwe. Ana le ngwana wa gagwe wa itse. And he was so active and so busy. Ke ha ke mo lebile ana ke re kante moshimanyana yo. I wanted to see his other side. So then I got to his Instagram, ke bona ngwana, ke bona fro ya gagwe. And I looked at it and I said, kante bana ba tshwana le bo William ba. Bo maloma bone ba latha bana. Me bone ke ba busy bana le bana. This is one young, you know, when I fuck the comedy and all that other stuff. Now for me, what I really resonate with is the fact that this young boy is a dad. Like he's a present dad. And I don't understand why we don't use those kind of young men to help build the society. Gore ba supens, go aga malapa, le go supa botlhokwa jwa monna mo lapeng. You know, guys like you, I don't understand. Yeah, but you see, these are the things that I'm talking about. The lack of consciousness. William. We don't see the being
You
in
get
William.
it. True. No, thank you.
This is
thank
so
you so
sad.
much for that, dog.
That's why that's why I was on the influencer last time. Ke re bo Agatha Atlholang ba influencer dio tse di utlwala. Ka moso motho o tsaya vusi o mo isa ko sekolong gore a ye go motivate bana. Vusi o itseng ka coaching. Vusi o itseng ka go motivate mang ing. This is Botswana. It's down in the dumps. Batho ba teng is like they've got scales. Wa bona?
Yeah.
Ga ba bone se batho what real people are doing in real lives, in real time.
Why is it so, Meron? Like, why is it so?
We talk about ba Botswana. Botswana is like ba kantse dimpa tsa bone hela. O ka batho ba tswa mo taleng, ba goletse mo taleng. And then now they've arrived, all they can think about is their bellies. And I don't know where this thing came from because look on how o godile ko morakeng. O gola o nwa mashi. O gola o ja nama. O gola o tsamaya kwa ra gwana le saka la dipudi go le dihoko go le dio tse tsote. So ga se tala per se.
Ga se tala.
Ya nwe ke ipotsa gore ke eng gone mo ke modernization kana ke eng.
It's not even that, dog.
Ebe ke ipotsa gore nna ngwana John Mackenzie o jeleng di prawns.
Yeah. Wa palamiwa yan.
Yeah. Nna yo ke dule
Guacamole.
No, wa ke jang guacamole. Wa ileng gore every Sunday men a re isa kwa Thapama ra go swima kwa Thapama lodge. Ra go ja buffet. Now ke khona go nna and construct a sentence in Setswana ebe ke le ithoma ka Setswana. Ebe ke le ra ke re ikage Motswana. You are the ones ba ileng gore gala gola yalo ba le tshwantsong ka be le ruta nna. Mela re le godisa bana sekgwanyana rona ba re itseng sekgwa ba tsa di rona ga re di rialo so ke ipotsa gore Motswana mathata a go ke eng kante where is the lack of self-esteem coming from kante go
Do like is it really self-esteem though? Kana ja khanya gore no someone wa ba feel gore like I can do a better job than Agatha Atlholang even though gore like it's in plain sight gore Agatha Atlholang is doing like a great job already. Like what is it dog?
No, Batswana bana le
Because I doubt this.
No, bana le boloi jwa
self-esteem or
bone hela.
whatsoever.
No, bana le boloi jwa bone hela. It's like how you put on the post. O bua ka William o bo re lona le itoile lona.
Hey dog, I mean yeah.
You know how we always used to say mo Facebook re moloi o go loileng ga o tshwantsa ba sa tshele. Motswana o itoile. Ke a go bolelela because dio tse di diragala mo lehatsheng le ga di make sense. And, you know, I really love John Maxwell in that I learned something when I was reading one of his books. He was interviewing one guy, CEO of a place, a company. So, what they deal in is they acquire bankrupt companies. So he would acquire these companies and then turn them around, maximize, create profit, and then sell. So, okay, so what are the stages that you add? The first thing that we do when they file for bankruptcy, rokoba the CEO. John Maxwell rokoba CEO. How? The CEO has created the culture. The bankruptcy is coming from the CEO. So that's a bankrupt CEO. So you think we are going to turn the company around and still employ the CEO? Bankrupt the company. So we don't take out the man who got us. Rensa CEO because opaletswe ke boeteledipele. Why wanna renta? So now, no, that's how it works. An overview high flopper. You think I'm going to think about Felali Chief Ghost? I'm looking at your monkey ass, nigga. You are the face, wena. We know you. You are the face of the company. So radio station online. It comes with a lot of responsibility.
No,
Yeah, fella ke wa awards here. Hey, well, now as far as I'm concerned, so you get the gist of it. So leadership is not as rosy as people think that it is. And don't aspire to want to be the president. Don't think that you can come here and say you can do a better job than Masisi. Get into the system of Tabon. Next year, house nana over. Don't come with that arrogance. You can do better. There's a lot that is entailed in being a leader. I mean, I've been running my own business for how long? Entrepreneur. Let's see if you can last. You see? It's difficult. People see you sitting here, Joey. They think there's a lot that goes into
100%. Yeah, earlier on, dog, you mentioned that incident there, a 53-year-old man who ran over two girls. Yeah, do like the mini job. Yeah, like who ran over two girls, Kotamara, and do like one of them was my friend.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's all right. And do like Lena like Hagibana story do like I was surprised to do like a 53-year-old man being so irresponsible like that.
Yeah.
I would like us to talk about the irresponsibility of
the older generation.
Society.
Yes. And I think more
before the older generation, society. But I think that it will lead to the older generation. Yeah, let us talk about the irresponsibility of the older generation. My 74, my 70, whenever, my 74, my 80, low, na.
And le nna ke itsenya mo teng, I do not abscond myself from certain behaviors. Tse di sa nnang. Tse di sa nnang sentle. Ka nna gore I'm a very truthful person. I don't come here and act like I shit ice cream. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why ke thamaletse, and I think that's why ke khona go ikaga le go ipaakanya, because ke a ikamogela dio tse ke sa nnang sentle mo go tsone. Now, the problem with Botswana is that they're failing to self-actualize. Maslow, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right?
Ghost lady. Maslow hierarchy of needs.
Google aho. Now, at the top of the pyramid, right, it shows how human beings are designed a certain way, and at some point, they have to self-actualize right at the top there. So what I'm noticing, Botswana, is that they're failing to self-actualize. Ba palelwa ke go transcend into this stage. Right? Do you have it there? Simolla ka ya ntho ko tlase. Ko tlase. So if people could understand gore motho o wa ya diang, we wouldn't have these issues. Mona, are you challenged, Nemon? Maitsu dira ho ka bona go.
Let's go.
So basically, more Maslow's.
But you started with self-actualization.
Yes, but self-actualization. I'm trying to build this up to make a point. So at the bottom there, you have your basic needs. That food. Let's say, how far are you? Please bring me the. Where's my phone? So basically, let's just talk about...
before, explain what is the Maslow hierarchy of needs.
Okay, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's better if you are showing it to me there so that I can articulate myself properly. I get out of my backside. So basically what happens is that I think when this stage, 5 or 4. So Maslow was like a psychologist or something like that. Well, the stage tsa motho di tsamaya ya, di needs tsa motho di tsamaya jang. Wa bona. Gore with every single need, ha need eo e khotsohaditswe. Motho a teng o khona go ya to the next one. Hela yalo until a goroga to a place e leng gore yanong ha se tsa le bo 50 yana bo 40 bo 50. Motho a teng ha thole mo ditlabong mo. O builda bana, o builda chaba. Why ikitsi?
Yeah, the first one is psychological needs.
Your psychological needs, which are? No, physiological need. As a physiological. Sikua. Physiological needs. Morobalo. Dijo. Shelter.
Yeah.
Ke tsone tse wa kere o thoka tseo pele so motho ha tsena mo relationship mo wena a o jwala le ngwanyana o bolwang ke tala ga ta go akanya wena wa akantse dijo so ba ta madi mo wena. That's why banyana ba di Facebook ba batha bana ba na le madi.
Yeah.
So you lolona le ipa under pressure ga le tlhaloganye dilo a kere ke lona ba le sa baleng le jwala le banyana ba tala ba ntse ba re hey man must provide. Yes, physiological needs, right? Clothing, reproduction, water, food, shelter, sleep. So those are the first things that you are looking for. Satisfy the needs. Everybody is in a relationship for themselves to satisfy a certain need. The first need, tala ngwanaka. Tala ita dira rojo le monoma show dimpa tse di kana me ana le madi. Tala is in hunger.
Oh, okay.
First taking food. Yari food.
Okay.
Why bona renta? Shelter. How na mo khatiki? What do you call this? Mukuku.
Mukuku.
O bo bana monna hela ke yo tsa maka Range Rover yo ke yo bata go jola. Even though o sa feel ga ye o feel ga ya gago. Yo monkana gago. Because of promise and ko phase 2, you will go with that guy because it is a need. It is a physiological need. Number 2, why
she never went to John McKenzie. You never went to John McKenzie.
Safety needs.
Yeah, safety needs. Yeah. Safety needs.
They are personal security, employment, resources, health. I get it. So I guess nana ke bona a place to stay sharp. This is why ke khona go ijesa somebody ko tirong a certain job to get the job. That's my second need. This is why ke khona gore ke jwala le guy be ke sa mo neele attention e kalo because my need ke gore ke bereke ke bate tiro. That is why when chief goes to khona complain or no ke togetse fro ye ngwe ne ke jwala le ene because na ke mo overview kana na I'm trying to get to make sure ke dira madi. I get so that is a need and that need will come before ngwanyana kana monna. Wa tlhaloganya? So you need resources.
I agree still on safety needs.
And help.
Personal security, employment, resources, health, property.
Right. Tell us the third one, my darling.
Love and belonging.
Love and belonging. I guess na ke wana spane ke na le zaka ke na le ntu ke na le koloi. Ke gona nka ka nyang go jola. Ha ke zo le ranka le jola le batho ba eleng gora bana dikoloi le man.
So you're like friendship, intimacy, family, sense of connection.
That's the only time you start to really look at other people's sinte because your basic needs have been catered for.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get?
Mm.
I get articulate. Hello, Tiger. I don't say it's in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I don't know say it's in Rome. So this is how it works. Q&A love and belonging.
Yeah.
Give me the fourth one.
Esteem.
Esteem, self-esteem. I get.
Yeah, respect.
This is now where you want respect, recognition, status,
strength, freedom.
You are trying to be this big guy. But fella but anymore. But I'm staging so the awards.
Fella in Versace.
Fella in Versace.
Yeah.
Bohensi.
Yeah.
By mark up territory
Yeah.
more industry. Why wanna rent there? Then after that, they're going to get tired of the awards. They're going to get tired of, hey, Hensi, hey, can I take a picture? I get tired of that. And then where do you get to? Which stage?
Self-actualization.
Self-actualization.
Desire to become the most that one can be.
Exactly. Which is where you start building the community. You have achieved all the accolades. Everybody knows fella in South Africa. Everybody knows black coffee. Everybody knows. Now you want to do for humanity and society. Yeah, no. Harasatsa me through these stages.
Wait, tell me, is this a natural stage?
Motho.
Kana ba bangwe ba di skip or what?
Motho o tshwantse re a tsamaye yana psychology go mo ke psychology. This is what is supposed to happen, but go mo go a re palla. So ga re reach stages. That's why we ipotsa gore how is a 53-year-old a kgona go dira jalo. That's why we ipotsa gore kante o lady ya fro ya me kana ya exactly.
Yeah.
So we are not going through the stages,
okay,
So this thing of women, that's why I get 42-year-old who follow like now for me personally, okay, this is not an attack, but I'm telling you, I don't follow Kgosi Sentu.
Why?
I don't see what she can teach me. Hey, former. What? Do you get it? I don't follow boss pala pala. I don't follow. Hey, I know the reason why. No, let me tell you why. I don't follow Bovusi. I don't follow any of these people.
Yeah.
But I do know. Wait. Before we get there, is how do you know them? I get.
Okay.
Because if you don't follow them, how do you know them? I know them because they're very influential in the lives. Once in a while you see a post, because I am on Facebook. Now the reason why I follow Batoba is because their values are not aligned to mine. You understand? And I understand why, because it's bana. So ga ke tlhaloganye bankana ba me ba ba follow ang batho ba, because ke fela re bankana ba me ba palwa ke go self-actualize.
Yeah.
Ga ba tsamaye ka di stage. Ke tsaela gore Kagiso o tshwantse re a follow ke bananyana ba ba ko tase se mosadi mogolo kana kana. Wa ntlhaloganya gore ke raya busi ga ke ka mo followa busi tshwantse re a te go nna mpotsa gore auntie Agatha ke dire jang.
Dire yang mokonong ke misi. Do
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wa le la gore ke nna ne ke go ra ke re busi ke mo ra ke go ra ke re a go re ngwana yeno ro mo re a ntshe dinepe tseo a sa apara mo maranyane. You remember I called you?
Yeah, I remember.
And then you called her Abadint.
Yeah.
That is what motho motona does. Ga o thole ha o bo se molla o entertain o bo share tsone dio tseo. So this is what I'm talking about. Gary, first and foremost, I believe in sacredness. Le gore go na le sephiri mo botshelong, le gore maranyane is not a place where you can go off and start talking about your marital problems. So now for me right there, it's a red flag to have bana ba tshwana le bo V le bo Kagiso ba bua ka manyalo mo public in the relationship, we are in the relationship. So ke a khona go bona gore go na le a level of immaturity gone ho. That's why I can't follow that.
The Maslow's hierarchy of needs
ga ntete gore ke follow batho ba leng gore ba santse ba le mo di stage tseo.
No, I mean,
Tsa cloud.
even for them, like, how I follow WhatsApp sharp.
Clearly we have a problem here. You understand? So this is, however people take it, now I'm making a point. My point is, as a person, you need you need to know who you are. You need to go through the stage. That is why gompieno ana o ta ithala ile gore ko re nna personally ke go bolelle nnete. Wa bona re ke apere di shorts. Wa mpona ke. So sa ntha ke fit. Ke na le body ya teng. A re semolle ho. But can I tell you something, Joe? If I had a son or a daughter, I would never wear, you would never catch me ke apere. Never. Because ke na le a level of consciousness ke itse gore ke raise bana ke haka ngwana. Why do you think ke apere di shorts ka pantyhose?
I don't know, you tell me. Like
you educated. What did I say? You are the same person. No,
I mean, dude, like,
you are being here.
I mean, for the overviewers watching at
now,
home.
You remember, men are animals.
Yeah.
They've got a praying switch in their minds.
Bomb. Yeah.
Hey, they've got certain instincts. Letalo. La trick the So
too much, dog. Skin.
So flesh, skin. That's why Munara
too much. Yeah. Most
that's why a condom. Yeah. Flesh raw.
Yeah, raw.
Now, when the thigh is like that, open like that, there's a way the man perceives. You understand? As opposed to when there's pentyhose. Nobody, I came here, nobody was looking at me funny. But I can tell you now, if I had walked in here,
sorry.
You'll give me the respect because I'm older than you, but I would see it in your eyes the way
but hey, yeah,
boss lady, bana and these are the things Bachana don't even know this kind of wisdom. They don't know how bodies work, how psychology works, that's why I wear what I want. I think that is the most
my body, my
most
rules. Dude, like, there's nothing such as that, dog. I mean, dude, like, I cannot say my body, my rules.
This is why it's because there are certain things that I know. I used to at some point subscribe to all these things. But because I can now with every year I can like a software A1. So if you are not going to learn these things and understand these things, you are going to find that you are a victim of your own circumstances, of your own doing.
Yeah. Yo, guys, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, go check it out on your own.
Yes, Papa.
Hey, like it now.
The stage. Yes.
Earlier than natural.
Your question is, boss lady, is it possible for a 24-year-old to self-actualize? Although we know that self-actualization comes at this stage, usually we expect it from older people.
More so
Do I get you?
More so that the older people behave.
Right. That is a brilliant question. Here's the thing, guys. People were self-actualizing ka bonako bogologolo, as opposed to today. At 25, my mother was married with kids, building a home with my father. Very aware that she's raising bana. No alcohol, none of that. Una a itemoga a lemoga gore o na le lelwapa, ntate na a lemoga gore o na le lelwapa.
Do like I think, yeah.
You
do have a
understand,
point.
right? Our parents, our grandmothers, everybody knew their responsibilities because the children were being socialized to actualize kabonako.
That is the why.
That is why. Bogologolo. A 24-year-old, that's why I can like a high example. Do you think a 24-year-old wa bogologolo? I mean, what's I saying? O ka nna a president ya ka wa bogologolo. No. You know why? Ya no wa bona self-actualization eta ha ka e gono. Mo socialization. But wa bogologolo, they had support structures. They made sure that bana were fed. Mongwe le mongwe ne ke khona go kopa dijo ko jareteng ya next door. We were a unit, we were a united front. But ba bogologolo bana le something to do. Everybody had land. Everybody had everything. House na le dio tseo, you would literally take a family only in your 20s because someone sene se le teng. Unona le shelter, initiation schools, everything was there. To an extent, o tsaya mosadi o le young, o le 25, and then there you are, your self-esteem, then you are self-actualized by 35. Lona, 35, you're still acting like a little. O ka re ke gone o ntse o ja kuku. O ka re ke gone o break. A 50-year-old gompieno yana who's a divorcee. I'm talking about things tse ke di itse. Gompieno yana motho a teng o taboga mo le bananyana mo. O ka re ke gona a utlwang kuku. Me motho a sa bolo break a virginity bogologolo ana le bana ba le 4. Nya ya kana kuri diwe tse tshwantse re di buiwe. Why I don't understand why you are getting excited. At 50.
For this one.
No, but guys, let's have a constructive and very sophisticated conversation. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I feel like out of my backside.
But I'm still waiting for you Horowele on fellas.
Yeah, feel like you moarabile.
She did.
Eh, ke moarabile in the Yes, by the side. Look at where we are right now. What is your surrounding? Your surrounding is Nicki Minaj Offset. Your surrounding is the party tsa P. Diddy. Your surrounding pussy. Your surrounding smoke the blunt, man. Yeah. Your surrounding feature I fuck them bitches, oh them bitches. That's your surrounding today.
Okay, let me
So if your surrounding is that, how are you going to move to other stages? You become infantile for the rest of your life. Let me tell you something. Self-actualized men aren't out here fucking around with 20-year-olds. They know that they have to build, they have a responsibility to the nation and to batho. Because go ba utusa bothoko e re ha bona ba bana ba sena ditiro yana. Ka gore bone ba batona. Ba bitsa bana ba senang borra bone ba e ba nna le bone ba ra re mjita ha go diriyalo. Self-actualized women don't go around naked doing all sorts of funny things. They sit down and they nurture and they work hand in hand with these men who are trying to work with these young boys and these young girls. They don't subscribe to
feminism.
They don't subscribe to that. Today, right? Self-actualized women. Nakana malatsinga ke khona go bona basadi ala ba tlogela bana ba bone ba tsamaya ba sa apara sente. As if they are living through their children. Ka gore bone they never experienced go apara di shorts. At least ba itemoga gore ga bana mele a teng. So ba tlogela bana ba diralo. But still, ba lebala. Listen, ba lebala gore the generation ya gompieno, we've got a lot of pedophiles. Men who are hungry to sleep with those kids.
The Pied Piper.
The Pied Piper. Epstein.
Yeah.
So habana consciousness. Why one? So now, fella, there's no way if your surrounding is fucked up. You're going to be fucked up. And this is the surrounding, ya Botswana. Kore le ha o ka ta wena o ipoleletse. Like nna gompieno yana. Kore hela nna o itse re keng. Ke motho e leng gore ga ke inele wa bona. Na ke tola ke etsa hela. Na every time ke le ba Batswana na hona Motswana o ka nthutang sepe fela. Ke mo emetse Motswana ke na ke reetsa basadi ba golo ko merakeng kwa le banna ba golo.
Yeah, wait. Before then, let me expand fella's question.
Hey.
Is it okay for a person to reach the self-actualization stage ka bonako?
There's nothing wrong
Oh,
with
there's nothing wrong with
wrong with that, but it's very difficult today.
Oh,
You understand? Like na gompieno yana, I'm only really getting comfortable with being like na for me, self-actualization came through my depression. It forced me go rupa le go itebella. So depression ye we dira ya dira gore ke ikanoke ke itemoge. This is why ke kgona go lemoga gore ka 40 ke motona.
Okay, so it means that as much as it's not wrong for a person to reach actualization stage ka bonako, it's not right gore motho a reach that stage ka bonya. Antsa gola.
Kore o itse re go ntse Joey. Self-actualization in yone tota, to be honest with you. You are going to sente o tsenella mo go yone ke gone bo 40 o ntse o tsama bo 50 bo 60 bo 70. But o kgona gore e re ha o le bone bo 24 o bo le at a higher level of consciousness. Wa tlhaloganya o kry. You will not have the wisdom ya a 50-year-old, but you would have a higher level. Motho ka go trusta ka ntu ya ka ke itse gore ga go kwa ira party. Obo batho ba utswa dijo. Hey, even how throw up party ko ga boss lady, you know gore tshwantse re clean ke ska ka ba ka ithela metsoko ke ska ka ithela sepe.
Definitely.
It's going to be war between me and you.
Yeah.
You understand? So se gakolodi sa bereka. You get? So now if we are struggling. We are, you know, in this country, people are struggling to transcend into the next stage ya botshelo. And this is why go le normally gore monna ana le 48 ana le ngwana o 23 aba khona go robala le 19-year-old. A se botoka gore o robale le motho o 27 o motona mo ngwaneng wa gago. Gore ga ona gatwe keng ga ona what do you call this letswalo.
Letswalo.
Ha ona letswalo le. You don't have that conscience. Joey, now I've always told you guys ha ke bone hela ke tsolela Joey Badubi.
Oh, please. Oh,
Yeah, I'm very clear. I don't see how. I live with a 27-year-old. One ha tsana mo jareteng. This guy yo ke jwana le ene. Ngwana ke a mitsare. Are papa. Kuru wa bona re ntsenjo.
Yeah.
I can't. That's why I tell like gore I ke le kanwe ke borrago jo. Ikana malumago. Kana rangulago. Why long gore iblo tata nthara ga ta kwa apare.
Definitely. Why is it that most of generation ya gompieno yo go teng ke ma 2000 di ka nna ke generation man Z X ke generation X gone yeah, I stand to be
Generation
corrected.
A ke eng kante.
No,
Kana
se
ke
na
kgakala.
di
Akwa dirang di internet.
check ho
Wa re o no re o botsa seng. Generation
ya ma 2000. Okay, like let me
go mo podcast o tetse batho ba dale.
okay, no ke Z, like ya gompieno ke Z.
Yone.
Generation Z as the youngest generation with adult members,
Okay.
born 1997 to 2013.
Okay,
Gore lo re like rona re X, huh?
Okay, yes. So
Yeah,
go
this
on,
one
Joey.
is Generation Z. Again.
Chief,
ma
fill me up there, bro.
Generation Z, ke ma 2000, right? Ba ileng gore batsedi ba bone. Ba ileng gore ano ba re
Kana abaka ba re lesa.
Hey man. Generation X like it's you guys. Yeah, but anyway,
Yeah.
like, let us go to Generation Z.
Na re rekile dijo di ntse di.
Yeah, nigga. Kyo, guys. Kyo is the one. Look it up, motherfuckers. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, Generation Z.
Yes.
But tse di ba bone ke ma 1975, 78, 70, 80, 84, 85. Go neela ho, right? So like the Generation Z, ke yone generation a gompieno go teng like ha ya socialize you sentle. Le bone ha o nna ba tshele bone like they always have a problem with their mothers.
Yeah.
Like they always have a problem with like le khodiso a bone hela, stuff like that.
got
What is
mommy and
going
da-
on
they've
there?
got mommy and daddy
They've got mommy and
issues.
daddy issues.
Yeah, you know.
So what like ha re lebella their parents ke bone ma 75
Bo
till
rona.
about 85. You guys.
Yeah.
Why is it that? What went wrong with
I-
with you guys in terms of parenting?
I think my generation is a crazy generation because it doesn't make sense in that our parents gave us the tools. My generation, most of us, how tsanela mo mantung a rona o ta bona ro tsanela mo ntung motho wa itse re tshwantse re ape motho wa itse dio tse tsothetsi you know this, but for some reason this generation e paletse go imphata dio tseo mo baneng gape generation ya teng it rides too much on the fact ya gore ina le a sense of competition le bana ina le go feel gore kana this is why ke re
dog. True.
yeah, ina le go compete le bana. Ke rela gore I see some of my peers. Listen, I look hot, okay? And that's we cannot dispute that.
Yeah,
Hey,
like,
I'm
that's
the
a fact.
goat.
Yeah.
It's not debatable.
Yeah, goat.
Hey.
CR7.
But I cannot be out here. I always say, don't look your age, but act your age.
Yeah.
You understand? I cannot be sitting here and thinking that I can compete with a 27-year-old. My job is not to do that. I am out of order when I do that. Because my job, listen, this 27-year-old, even if they are hotter than me, the issue is they have not developed properly in terms of cognition and psychology. So ngwana yo, wa go ikithela a netse Joey a ba mo dirisa o tlo tlhoka mama na ga go gore a lelele mo go ene ya no ha mama ne le ena a ja bana go nna ya ntlo e bodile kana ya no nga ko mpolelle gore that's why we tell ke bua ka di influencer ra ke re di influencer they are unfortunate because they don't have anybody to advise them because but ba ba ka beng ba ba advisor ba follower ibile ba compete le bone. So this is the problem with my generation. Ba tshwere madi. Generation ya rona kana ke yone e le mo di office. Ya no
Ke one ba ileng gore economy mo go bona.
Economy mo go bone ma 74 ma 75.
85.
My 85 wa bona re kraya gore 70 to 85. So batoba I think what they were taught was to work and to enjoy the fruits of their labor. They were not taught legacy. Ga ba rutiwa gore ka moso ba te ba se yo mo di positioning tseo kana ka moso ba go tsohala as opposed to my parents or our parents. So ga ba legacy minded. They think they are going to be in those posts forever. That's why they think ba kgona go divorce hela ya ka ba bata. Ba tsela gore ba kgona go latha manyalo hela ya ka ba bata. Because ba na le mo ngondong ya bone gore ba ha forever and they are running shit now. They don't know that they won't be running shit in the next 10 years. Also because of the lifestyle tsa bone gore ba te ba na le megare mo. Ba lwala.
But you know what I always wonder, Bosley?
But are you getting what I'm saying, Joe?
I get you 100%. Correctly.
Ga bana tebello pele.
What I always wonder, why is it that? Because it's like, so sharp. Because it's like the generation before them. You are things differently. Like they choose to do things differently.
Like you said, there's a
they
legacy
compete
issue
never.
here. There's a legacy issue here. And an inability to understand gore botshelo ke di stage. Gore ba go tswa mo staging so sa corporate either being fired, either go lwala, either go retrenchiwa, either gore age. Ga bana go mo. That's why Like a typical example, something that I experience on a daily. Motho o ta ba trendy sa Agatha Atlholang. Ha ke itse gore batho ba corporate ba batang mo Facebook ba tsa di-decision ditshwetso mo di-officing ka Agatha Atlholang. Ka dio tse balwetsi ba Facebook ba buang ka tsone. So Agatha has a di million. Agatha, hear me, and I'm going to drop dimes here and gems here. If there's one thing,
let's go, boss lady.
The one thing you should pick up is this. Now, if boss lady's company is not growing, when I want to give you 2,000, you forget that tomorrow, if my business doesn't grow, I can't employ your daughter and your son.
Definitely.
But for now, but you know what? Because ha ngwana go a hetsa o ta ba sena employment wena le wena na kwa go ya chaya wa go tswa mo corporate. So who's going to have the last laugh, nigga?
Definitely.
Na ke re bla ga ke ikimetsa morwalo ka bana.
Definitely.
Kore o itse re batswana ga ba akanya. A o di go ra ke re ba akanyetsa ha.
If you don't give William that job to expand his brand and his...
Where are you? And you think William Wabeka? Hey, ufila gore wena it's not a corporate image. Ke mo sa bitsi William obo moraru William re bata go nela tender like you need maybe for our image this is what we need. Tone it down a bit. Why don't you say that? You can't just this country is too tiny for cancel culture. I keep saying this, and you know what? 10 years from now, all you guys, you're going to see what Agatha was talking about.
Boss lady,
your cat
we have a problem. We have a problem, dog.
Hey.
Like we said earlier on, generational, like you're nurturing economy, you're nailing more position. But people are busy competing with us.
It's so wrong.
They're busy competing with Bomonaro.
It's so wrong.
You know.
It's so wrong.
And
you guys, you are not competition in any way because your level of consciousness, you cannot. There's no way. Joey, you know gore we tell like nna le lona hats. Ke no ke tswantse yo ke tholang ke le khalemela ke le ra ke re papa o ska dira yana. Chief Ghost ga go dirwe yana fela a re direng jana. Khanka ke ka computer le lona. Because gona le ha ke leng teng le nna hela mo stage gona le dio tse ke di ithutileng tse ke di itseng tse leng gore lona le tata le di itse ko pele hela ka le nna and my mentors ba batona mo go nna gona dio tse ke sa di itseng tse leng gore bona ba di nthuta le bone.
Definitely. Yeah, but anyway, guys, here like about the generations, rather the generation Alpha is the one born 2013 to 2025. Bokaele, Generation Z born 1995 to 2012. Millennials, that's Chief Ghost and Fela and me, 1980 to 1994. Generation X, born 1965 to 1979. The baby boomers, born 1946 to 1964. The silent generation, Yabosara Khama, born 1925 to 1945. And Yantla, the greatest generation, born 1901 to 1924. Boss lady, I would like us to talk about, you mentioned mentorship earlier. How is mentorship important to me? Kele Joey, kana kele a kid, ke gola go phala pe kana go makala, ke makala mabedi. Kana go makala mabedi ke batla go nna go tshwana le Chief Ghost kana la Agatha kana le Fela kana kana gola go mape whatsoever. What is the importance of mentorship? Like you mentioned it earlier o jampile blind o bua ka how ileng botlhoka ka teng.
Mentorship e botlhokwa Joey because mentorship e go ra ere I've been through this. I'm well versed in this. I've experienced the not so great moments in this. I've made my mistakes in this. And I have my regrets here and there in this. And some of them I'll not get out of or let them go completely. So because of all this, I don't want you to go through certain things. Yes, your mistakes are yours to make, but let me make it a little easier for you so you don't get there longer. Get there quicker. That's mentorship. Ya no wena ha boss lady a go rare. Bona. Personally, I haven't experienced it, but I know my peers who are struggling with children now and can't get married. Se ithwale hela. O ta golagala ngwanaka.
O tla bona Joshua.
So, ga ke bate o experience se bankana ba me ba se experience and se ba complainang ka sone gompieno yana. Ta ke go rute a better way. No, o ledinyane e bua masepa white.
Hey.
Tsama, you come back after 10 years with 4 kids with 4 different men. O le takala. Tsama. A kere batsadi ba go wena ba go o palla batsadi o palla nna kere. Tsama. That's mentorship. Mentorship is saying, don't go through, skip a couple of stages that I did. Because those stages, some of them are extremely painful. And maybe when you're not as strong as me, you might not recover like I did.
So like mentorship can come from anyone?
It comes from anyone who is well-versed in what you are trying to, what you are aspiring to.
So you should be selective when you say
You have to be very selective. And I always tell my mentees, Lebon, kana gore gape o itse ke embagolo ibile le ba ba reditseng program e batswana ya no ke gona o bona gore ke mosadi mogolo ya a pala ya no o bona bagolo ba botswana ba rata go bipa dilo mo eleng gore they don't want to be called to task ga ba batla o reprimandiwa ba whatever ba re Agatha o ska bua yalo ke a re ke a gana ke a bua. You know why ke bua? Gore o ipaakanye wena o le mogolo o le se go ithabisa dithong ga pele ga bana. Gore bana ba ska ba re le ba rothe o ka ira apeka. Ikhabetse. That is why ke bua ka batsadi. Ibile ke bua le batsadi. Ke ba ra ke re bana ba le libile kana. Ya nong motsadi o ta ba sa bate gore o mo correcte. O ta ba re nya didimala o reng. But at the end of the day, Joe, children need to be taught by older people because their glory is experience. That is why you'll never be bigger than your mentor. You'll be bigger maybe financially, but not wisdom. By the mere fact that, by virtue of the fact that that person came before you. The student will never be greater than the teacher. Yeah, Lao Tzu. So, why should young people follow you just because you are older? Just
because you are has been.
Now I tell the reason why you guys are always around me. I'll tell you why. Maybe you don't know why. Ke santse ke recognize gore ke motona. 2. Ke bua dilo tse di bothale. Ibile ke gona go le supentsha ka di example gore ga ke le ra ke re go mo a go a le siamela ke ra yang. Ibile I know how to take account for myself. Joey ke gona go bolela wa itse gore ke gona le wena be ke go bolela gore nya ha ke ira masepa. So, how do you follow somebody who cannot hold themselves accountable and want to be seen as if they are perfect? I'm not perfect. I'm not selling perfection to Botswana. If anything, Agatha Atlholang in the whole of Botswana is the only person selling gore motho o kgona go nna self-aware ibile o kgona go itemoga gore they are not perfect. Ke nna helo ke kgonang go ira yalo mongwe le mongwe ha ata gona o ta ba acta o ka re ene that shit don't stink, you know, they're the best thing ever since sliced bread. This is a Motswana for you because everybody's selling a brand. No, I'm not selling a brand, fam. I'm not selling a brand.
Like you're selling reality.
I'm selling reality. So yeah, no, I have to earn your respect. I have to earn your respect. I'm not entitled to your respect as Joey.
Yeah.
You around me
Yeah. No, definitely. Yo, guys, for the first time, let us listen to Chief Ghosi. For the first time. Next time, we're like Valentine's. TV Joshua levo Eddie Mike. You know, like who took a ready Mike?
What Cat Williams? What TDJ?
Yeah, man.
But in closing, Joey.
Yeah, in closing.
Mine is just.
But yeah, quickly. You had an engagement in the morning to St. Joseph's.
Eh.
Yeah, like which is a high school mo Botswana mo Gaborone.
Yes,
Ka bona
yes.
kwana kwa, like re close.
It was very interesting. The parents came over to the school. Ne e le gore go batla go buiwa go na le boot camp ye leng gore ba batla go bua ka bana le boitshwaro jwa bana. Excuse me, I won't say too much, but I was very impressed with the fact that the parents showed up.
Yeah.
But the parents at St. Joe, they show up. I was asked to talk to the parents. I specifically asked gore because no go tetse bana le batsadi. I specifically asked gore batsadi ba movelwe ka kwa because ke motho e leng gore ke itse gore go na le dilo tse e leng gore ga di buiwe in front of bana. So ke a ke bua le batsadi kwa gape a ke re wa itse rena kana ke a thamala. So ke ha ile gore ke a bua gone kwa. It was a very good engagement. We were talking about the kids, the unbecoming behavior ya bana. We've got a problem mo dikolong tse tsotlhe ka dintsana. We need parents gore ba tshwarisane le ma-teacher, ba berekisane hand in hand le ma-teacher gore re kgone go fenya maba o kana o e leng gore ke wa bad behavior, drugs and things like that. So it was a very good engagement. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Go na le
great.
kgang ya- no, like let us save this one for the next episode.
Yeah.
Ya go tsana kotlhe. Dipolano di baya.
Eh.
Di tsweletse, yeah.
Re
Next
tla re bua
episode.
ka yone.
Definitely, like re bua ka Valentine's. Yeah. In closing.
In closing, it's 2024, guys. Mindset change ya re le changing. I ke di ka ge motswana ene ga le mmate. Me ala changeang. Da re diriseng slogan sa teng. Mindset #changeang. Changeang.
No, got the hashtag are changing.
Ay, are change yone eo when
Re tšee stuff.
But hela all in all, guys, when Agatha Atlholang comes here, na ke a bo ke bua hela dilo ya ka dintsi. Don't take anything personal. The truth is the truth. Take it however you want
But
to
if
take
the shoe
it, be
fits-
better. You are going to talk rubbish. Kana ke re ba to ira di TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love you. I love my country. I'm passionate about my country. And it's just conversations, getting people to understand where we are and trying to be better as Botswana.
Yeah. One last comment for you guys. Ke tla e bua on your behalf.
No, we are nice.
Okay, fella, you nice? All right, guys. Thank you so much. for tuning in.
Self-actualization. That's the word.
Yeah, that's the word. Huh? Self what?
Self-actualization. That's the word for 2024.
Let's see if you know the Maslow's hierarchy, like by head.
Yan
one.
thaking.
What that is guy?
Physiology.
Physiological
Come on up.
leads.
Hey.
I get it.
Hey.
Number 2 ke eng kan? Shelter. Security. Ya no go teng. Ya bobedi ga te ke go betiwa eng?
I know, like the
Gone more, then love and whatever, then self-esteem, then after that, ke nnete ko godimo ka self-
Topic is actualization. Guys, thank you so much, Shabana.
Kana gate ya this gone mo.
I'm glad that Mudimu uli pushitse to 2024, guys. So yeah, like this is here to make great things, Ben. Tingwa di tlhopho go register bona gore ga tere ntsha man re tsenya mang go iragalang. Let's kala wa overview itla be le tshwaretse sengwe le sengwe going forward.
And I'm proud of you, Joey.
Thank you so much, boss.
I'm proud of you, Chief Ghost. I'm proud of you, fella. I'm proud of you, Bongwana Kalaut. Ke le rata mo e leng gore, and if nobody ever tells you, nah, I'm your biggest fan.
Thank you so much, boss lady. Don't make us cry. Since early into the year. To the overviewers, we ride together and we die together. And that's how we sound out, baby. Whatever.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.